What's up, YouTube? I brought here with two DVDs from the that I bought in 2010 or something. I believe. No, it was 2011, I believe. I bought the second DVD from Funimation at Target because it was the last one in stock. I lost the paper. I mean the cardboard cover of the DVD set, and it's actually a the sequel to the one that I got after that, and the series is about Evangelion. I actually got these. I actually watched this one before I watched this one. Same thing how I bought this one before I bought this one. And also the little paper thing in here. This I actually inserted in here and took out the Rosario plus Vampire DVDs and paper and put this in here. Because I originally I broke the Evangelion case of the plastic case, so yesterday I actually put together this. Now, before we begin, I actually have to say something. And this may sound perverted, but they actually made her crotch area too nearly too visibly or apparent because it's just there. But I don't mind. That's how people work. They just want to make sure that everything's detailed. I get that. I don't mind it, but it's just weird how they would do that. But I don't really mind. I actually like her uniform, but the fact that it's just for girls. It's just that it actually looks amazing. But before I get into how good this movie was, you have to get into the beginning. Evangelion 1.11. You are not alone. This is a special edition 2 disc. Surprisingly, I'm not sure if this was the original package of the series or if this was just a special edition instead of being like this. But from the DVDs I have, there has been changes between the Funimation logo, like from Funimation you should be watching to the original one, and they have that new one where it's like and it has all these different elements of anime and rice balls and all that stuff and samurai helmets, and they make it into a Funimation thing. Well, basically, this one I got out of my own money. I actually had to save up my allowance to get this one because I knew they had it at Target. That's why I wanted it. The only reason why I got into Evangelion was actually from watching the scene where Asuka or Asuka whatever. I actually prefer Asuka because they call her Asuka in both in this movie. But basically, she dies at the end of Evangelion, but surprisingly, she comes back at the end. It's kind of disturbing how she dies to me. That's why I actually like, oh god, I'm never gonna watch that. And at one point, I actually thought those things were angels, because I actually researched it before I watched it, right before I watched it again. And I was like, these aren't angels, but it's still like how they mutilated her body, her Evangelion's body. It's kind of gross to see. But anyway, I actually got over that and decided to watch after I watched a few parodies of some from Reborn Zombie from YouTube. I actually subscribed. I'm not sure if it's a he or she, but my guess is that it's a girl because of the whole icon thing. But I don't know. Anyway, I actually love her Evangelion series or his Evangelion series. I actually they were the reason why I actually went into Evangelion and watched it. Now it doesn't have the parts where there was a real robot that's supposed to fight angels. They didn't have that in the. Well, I shouldn't have said that, but I'm sorry. But anyway, but this this is the big. If you can't look at this one, if you can't see it, Unit 1 is right here. That's its head. Now, I actually like that because they actually put it right. They actually did the same thing on the back cover. The cover right here is on the back. This I actually saw this one day on the internet, and they were doing a review or something. Someone was doing a review or a preview of the movie when it came out on when it was announced that it's coming out on DVD and Blu-ray. All mine are actually DVD, but I actually love this one out of the two movies. And yeah, before I switched this over, these in here, I had the main feature DVD in here with this. I would take out the extras. This is the extras. I'll take out the extras, this green one, and put it in a CD case thingy. But now that I don't need it because I have this. And yes, I have the Rosario plus Vampire DVDs. I actually call it plus, but I'm not sure if it's Rosario and a vampire or Rosario plus a vampire. It doesn't matter whichever way, because to me they both mean the same thing. Anyway, I love this DVD because you probably can't see it, but the actual cover on the back on the back of the cover actually shows a sketch of the Evangelion Unit 1 when he's when he's in that state at the end of in this movie. I'm not gonna give away that, but I actually thought the climax of this movie was kinda was less was less was less climatic, but very emotional. Like, well, I guess I take that back. This one was more emotional, and this one was more climatic because everyone was depending on Shinji and ready to get the job done. So, yeah, and they even said you are not alone, and we're in this together. I guess that's why they put it there. But they never said anything about you cannot advance in the actual second movie. They just said it in the title. That was it. I actually love Evangelion because I actually watched both of them. I actually plan to get I have this new manga, a relatively new manga, but the author I believe was Ming Ming. I'm not sure who that was, who he or she is, but she made a spin-off of the series of Evangelion. Made it to where there's instead of being like a government facility, there was actually a Catholic school. And same thing applies. The story kind of the same. There's angels, all that. But there are some funny scenes, like when Ray wants his horse mask and sleeps in class. I thought that was pretty funny. And Miss Katsuragi, just like I believe she was in the alternate world. The alternate world I'm seeing in the later in the maybe the last two episodes of the Neon Genesis Evangelion movies. On the movies, I mean of the series, the TV series. Basically, she's also a teacher there at Trinity School. And it's pretty weird how they made the storyline go. But I actually, when I'm at the last few chapters, here's what I like to do. I like to play those songs that are at the end of those at the end of the series, those free songs, or two of them, two or three of them. Be good or don't be or whatever. I think that's one of them. There's two more. But anyway, I like playing those on on my computer or somewhere else, like an MP3 player or a Bose system. Yeah, I have Bose. But the thing is, I would read it up to that point, then put on the thing, just to make it sound climatic and such. But it's just weird. And that's pretty much it. I actually love these movies. If you haven't seen it, if you haven't seen this one or this one, yeah, check out the DVDs. I have the case, but just to show you. It comes with Rei and Shinji on this one, and this one just has the two new pilots, Mari and Asuka. Though Asuka's been around in the series for ages, but I'm not sure what role she will play in the next movie. The only reason why I made these videos is because of the this video is because of the fact that I want to buy the new Evangelion movie, and I heard that the final one comes out in 2013, which just surprised me because of the fact that, well, that it took 2 years just for this one to come out. I mean, no, it took 2 years for this one, I believe, that came out on DVD here. And the same thing, I believe, applied to this one. I'm not really sure if that's the case, but I believe that's that's what happened. And that's it. I actually love these movies. If you're a huge Evangelion fan, or if you just want to start a new fresh start, I would like to get you to get these. These are pretty cool. And yeah, they actually do shorten the events. They omit some of the angel attacks in battles. Just a heads up. So they omitted one of my favorite battles from the series, which I watched on Abridged the channel Reborn Zombie and others. Also, look out for, if you're a fan of Neon Genesis Evangelion, look for them. Look for Reborn Zombie or any other Evangelion abridged thing. I like Reborn Zombies and I can't remember the other guy. This other guy is one, but even Creeble made one, I believe. And I believe so did well, I also like the Hellsing thing. I actually got all the Hellsing DVDs that Takahata 101 has, and from Hellsing, I believe I was surprised that he only does it on Halloween, near Halloween, or on Halloween. But I'm not complaining. I actually love them. And yes, Alucard is way more of a jerk now in the Bridge series. Well, I'm not sure if he was a jerk in the actual anime, but or OVAs. That's what I call OVAs, OVAs. That's how I say it. Anyway, that's pretty much it for now. If I actually want if you actually want to get an Evangelion film, I actually got these from my local um my local grocery / supermarket thing where they had toys and all that stuff. I actually got where I got this one from. I actually got this toy from, and also I also got my ultimate Optimus Prime. I was actually thinking about buying the Gigazord from Power of the Samurai and the other one, the Battle Claw Zord, but I didn't have enough money to do that. Well, that's all the time I can put up for now. I'll see you guys later when I figure out what to do with I'm gonna update this video when I have the other when I have the third or the fourth. I plan to get the third later, but that's pretty much it for now. See ya.